Screen sharing anta okay.
Right. Good morning, children. How are you all? Yes, you are very fine. Dear children, already in our previous class, we discussed the 6th unit of our 9th class A reading, A Long Walk to Freedom. A Long Walk to Freedom, we discussed. From that, we discussed face it, and also we finished up to the page number 109. It's very interesting lesson and inspiring lesson, and it's very what you call useful, and it's very what you call at most a citizen of a country, we should know about patriotism and freedom, and it evokes us our responsibilities towards our country. So dear children, once again we look at the page number 110. If you have textbook, you will open and you will look at page number 110. Otherwise, I'm going to share the screen. You look at the screen. Before that, dear children, once again we recap the summary. First of all, here there are two great national leaders. I mean, world-class leaders, Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela. They are great and world-class leaders. Here, now we are reading about Nelson Mandela. Here, Nelson Mandela's narration, A Long Walk to Freedom, is at once self-stirring and thought-provoking. Yes, this narration, which was written by Nelson Mandela, it's an interesting and soul-stirring and thought-provoking narration. Every man has two obligations. How many? Two. There are two obligations. Here, first obligation is to his family. To his family members means to his mother, father, children, and friends. And second obligation to his country. So, my dears, here in our society, to every person, he has two obligations. And then in South Africa, there is a racial discrimination that is called apartheid. Yes, here the colored people were not allowed at least to fulfill any of those obligations. Yes, there is a severe discrimination among the people of whiteys and blackies. So colored people are having apartheid by whitey people, by whiteys. And in this connection, here Nelson Mandela was born free. Yes, he is very free. And what happened? He was failed in the case of family. Even though he was born free, he was failed in the case of his own family. But soon he discovered that his freedom is not true. Yes, what did he discover, my dear children? Yes, Nelson Mandela discovered which the freedom he has, it was not true. It was not true. It was not true freedom. And Here, particularly the colored people haven't the chance. They haven't self-respect. So they will be, they were humiliated by the whiteys in South Africa. This is the cruel situation of colored people who are in South Africa. And then they didn't have self-respect too. Yes, the colored people haven't self-respect too. And then his hunger for personal freedom become the hunger for everyone's. Yes, he's taking a turn to society. The hunger is not for only for him. It became, yes, it became the hunger of everyone's in the society. He changed himself. Yes, Nelson Mandela changed his lifestyle. He changed his life. He changed his character. He became animated. He became animated. Yes. To here, we finished in our previous lesson. So, my dear children, now we are going to read how to continue the lesson from page number 110. And here I'm going to share the screen carefully. You have to look at the screen for our text. Yes, here. Yes, here you have to look at page number 110, I mean 110. Otherwise, you have to look at the screen. Yes, now I am sharing the screen. It was only when I began to learn that my boyhood freedom was an illusion. Here, Nelson Mandela was talking with us about his childhood days. Here, the freedom was an illusion. Here, illusion means not clear, not clear. It's an illusion. Already, I told one example. If we went to the bank of the river in midsummer, we will get illusion if there will be water. Yes, it's not clear. So, my boyhood freedom was an illusion. Means here, the boyhood of Nelson Mandela was an illusion. When I discovered as a young man that my freedom had already been taken from me, that I began to hunger for it. He is supposing the freedom already, it had been taken. It had been taken from him, and then I began to hunger for it. Here, Nelson Mandela began to hunger for it. At first, as a student, at first, as a student, I wanted freedom only for myself. In the initial stage, in the beginning, he started freedom only for himself. That I began to hunger for it. I wanted freedom only for myself. The transistor freedoms of being able to stay out at night, write what I pleased, and go where I chose. Later, as a young man in Johannesburg, I earned for the basic and honorable freedoms of achieving my potential, of earning my keep, of marrying and having a family, the freedom not to be obstructed in a lawful life. Here, my dear children, now we got another new word, yarn, Y-E-A-R. Here, and is acting as a verb. It means wanted very much. Wanted very much means long, the deep thinking to have it. So here, Nelson Mandela wanted freedom only for himself. But The things are happening. Yes, what? He pleased and go where he chooses. Later, as a young man in Johannesburg, he earned for the basic. Yes, he longed for basic and honorable freedoms of achieving my means Nelson Mandela's freedom and the freedom not to be obstructed in a lawful life. Yes, the freedom should not be obstructed. But then I slowly saw that not only was I not free, but my brothers and sisters were not free. See, dear children, he is not only thinking himself, he was not free. He was not free, but he was thinking about brothers and sisters. What he is supposing? What he was thinking? Yes, I am not free. I am not free means Nelson Mandela was not free. Nelson Mandela was not free. Not only Nelson Mandela, but also his brothers and sisters. I saw that it was not just my freedom that was curtailed, but the freedom of everyone was looked like I did. So here, what he is saying, not only is freedom curtailed, here curtailed means limited, decreased. Here, curtailed is acting as a verb, and it means what? Limited. Limited means lessen, means decreased. Not only is freedom curtailed, but also all the freedom of society, means brothers and sisters and members of the society. That is when I joined the African National Congress, ANC, African National Congress, and that it was when the hunger for my own freedom became the greater hunger for the freedom of my people. Yes, here the freedom is not only become, the freedom was not only become as the freedom of Nelson Mandela, but also it became the freedom of all. All means his people, means his countrymen. It was this desire for the freedom of my people to live their lives with dignity and self-respect that animated my life. Here, the things animated, here the word, we got it, a new word for glossary. Animated is acting as a verb. Here, animated means made full of energy. Made full of energy, getting more energy, getting more energy, getting full of energy. So here, dear children, it was this desire for the freedom of my people to live their lives with dignity and self-respect that animated my life. Here, his heart is longing for the self-respect of the society that transformed a frightened young man into a bold man. Yes, here, because of this situation, Nelson Mandela changed. Nelson Mandela changed from frightened to bold one. Frightened one to bold one. That drove a law-abiding attorney to become a criminal, that turned a family-loving husband into a man without home. Actually, the change occurred. The change was occurred. Which kind of change? Here, the person. Here, the person means a family-loving husband. A family-loving husband changed into a man without home. See, there is a drastical change in his life. There is a drastical change in his life. But here, a family-loving husband, changed into a man without a home, that forced a life-loving man to live like a monk. Here, he became as a monk. So here, M-O-N-K, monk. Look at the new word, monk. Here, monk is acting as a noun. A noun. It means a person living without family. A person living without family and personal possessions. He hasn't any personal things or personal possessions. Here, the person is living without any family. Without any family. That is called monk. In our what you call stories, we read a monk who are living in the forest. They're far away from the society. They're far away from families. Yes, lonely. They will live. So here, a family loving husband, changed into a monk. I am no more virtuous or self-sacrificing than the next man. Here, we got another new word, virtuous. 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 It's acting as an adjective. It's acting as an adjective here. Virtuous means behaving in a very good way, in a polite way, in a correct way, in a good way. So here, I'm no more virtuous or self-sacrificing than the next man, but I found that I couldn't even enjoy the poor and limited freedoms. Here, he couldn't enjoy. He couldn't enjoy what you call limited freedoms. Actually, he wanted lot. He wanted lot of freedom. He wanted to live very close to the nature. He wanted to play with all the what you call trees and rivers and sand, all the earthly positions. But I was allowed when I knew my people were not free. I was allowed when I knew my people were not free. Here, the people were not free. They were with restrictions. They were with restrictions. They were with discrimination. They had discrimination. Freedom is indivisible. Yes, here Nelson Mandela is trying to give a definition for freedom. Freedom is indivisible. We can't divide it into pieces. Freedom can't be divided into freedom. It means indivisible. Freedom is indivisible. The chain on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. See how an illustration was given here. He is giving us, but freedom is indivisible. Okay, the chains on any one of my people, the chains which are on the shoulders of any one of his people means society members. I mean people of the society. Were the chains on all of them? The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. Yes, if there are chains on him, they were nothing but they were on the shoulders of people. So if he feels, if Nelson Mandela feels anything, that will be felt by the countrymen or people. So while he knew he didn't have a correct or true freedom, and he came to know that all that people had the true freedom. I knew that the oppressor must be liberated just as surely as the oppressed. Here, another word, dears, we got it, oppress. Oppress is acting as a verb. Oppress is acting as a verb. Oppress means treat others cruelly and unfairly. Yes, oppressing means treating others cruelly without humanity. without humanity, treating others cruelly and unfairly. Unfairly, they will treat others. So I knew that the oppressor must be liberated just as surely as the oppressed. A man who takes away another man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. Suppose if you take children, if you take freedom from others, if you take freedom from others, what that is a prisoner of hatred. That's a prison of hatred. Means we are trying to put them in a prison. If we will take others' freedom from their hands. And I repeat the line, observe carefully, dear children. A man who takes away another man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. He is locked behind the bars of prejudice and narrow-mindedness. Yes, here we got another new word, prejudice. Prejudice is acting as a noun. Prejudice means an unreasonable dislike. Unreasonable dislike. Sometimes some people won't like others unreasonably. There won't be a reason, but they dislike. They dislike others. He is locked behind the bars of prejudice and narrow-mindedness. I am not truly free. He is supposing. He is not truly free. He is thinking freely, but not truly. And he is locked behind the bars of prejudice. Yes, there are a number of bars. There are a number of bars. He is behind the bars. He is locked. He is locked behind the bars of prejudice. Yes, here unreasonable dislike and narrow-mindedness. Yes, Nelson Mandela was locked behind the narrow-mindedness. Narrow-minded means thinking very narrow, not broad, not open, not abroad. Narrow-minded. Now also you will have some people that kind of people. They have narrow-mindedness. As a citizen, we should think broadly. We should think about our country broadly. I'm not truly free. Means here, Nelson Mandela was not free. I'm taking away someone else's freedom just as surely as I'm not free when my freedom is taken from me. Yes, if you take freedom from others, then they won't be free. The oppressed and the oppressor alike are robbed of their humanity. Yes, here, in our society, some people will oppress others. Means they treat others cruelly without any humanity. So the oppressed and the oppressor alike are robbed of their humanity. The people too are robbing. Robbing means doing theft. Doing theft. They are robbing. They are robbing of their humanity. There won't be the place of humanity in our society if we think in a narrow. If we think in narrow way. I knew that the oppressor must be liberated just as surely as the oppressed. A man who takes away another man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. He is locked behind the bars of prejudice and narrow-mindedness. I am not truly free. if I am taking away someone else's freedom, just as surely as I am not free when my freedom is taken from me. If you take freedom from me, I won't be free. I won't be free. The oppressed and the oppressor alike are robbed of their humanity. So, my dear children, here our writer means Nelson Mandela was insisting on humanity, freedom, and true freedom, and obligations of every persons and our duties towards our country. See how it's an interesting and inspiring lesson to us. Once again, it remembers us as the citizen of our country. What are our obligations and how should we fulfill? How should we determine to achieve our goals in our life? So, dear children, once again, I try to give a short message, summary in a nutshell. Here, the freedom fighter, world-class leader, freedom fighter, and the world-class leader, Nelson Mandela, strived very hard to eradicate apartheid. Yes, in my previous class, I explained apartheid, discrimination between among blackies and whiteys. Yes, color people were humiliated by whiteys, and the color people haven't at least even self-respect. They haven't self-respect. They were humiliated, and they haven't a equal position at least in society. Yes, that was social or racial discrimination. The discrimination between two races, whiteys and blackies. It's called racial discrimination, and it's called apartheid. So Nelson Mandela had been striving hard to get freedom to black people, means colored people. If we read this, what we will remember? Say, what will you remember? Yes, we will remember our father of nation. We will remember our father of nation. Who is? Yes, he is nothing but M.K. Gandhi. He is nothing but Mahatma Gandhi. How Mahatma Gandhi did endeavor to get freedom from Britishers? Yes, we studied in our history. We studied in our history how Mahatma Gandhi strived and how he collected, means he gathered all the people to fight against Britishers to get our freedom. Yes, how it's a wonderful freedom fighting. So, dear children, while we read this lesson, we should get the inspiration, motivation to our country, and it reminds us to realize our obligations towards country. So, dear children, once again, I try to repeat, glossary, new words here. Yearn, Y-E-A-R-N, and means want it very much. Want it very much. Abstracted, verb, blocked or stopped. Curtailed, verb, limited, minimize